Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of the high school boys varsity basketball sectional tournament. We're at the Nest in New Bremen, where the number 13 seeded Ada Bulldogs will take on the number 4 New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco bring you tonight's game between Ada and New Bremen. At the Nest, the New Bremen Cardinals come into tonight's game with a 14-8 record. The Ada Bulldogs overall 3-18. Let's first start with our visiting Ada Bulldogs, Jeff. They're 3-18 overall. They've lost 7 games in the last minute of play. It's been a tough year for head coach John Cook.
Yeah, for head coach John Cook in his first season at Ada, kind of a last-minute fill-in, if you will, to take care of an open coaching position. His team has battled and just haven't found a way to finish it at the end. And a lot of that, you got some inexperienced players this year, a lot of moving parts they are going through, and he's doing his best job he can to try to put a combination on the floor. He can finish out the games. They've been competitive in some of those games, and going to have to see once maybe tonight they can put it all together against a very quality opponent in New Bremen.
New Bremen Cardinals overall, they stand 14-8. They've shown some flashes of being a very, very strong basketball team. A little bit of a slow start, and then towards the end of the season, a little inconsistency. But as they move into tournament, they're looking to beat Ada and move on and play Marion Local again.
And that's all you can ask for. They've had some up and down moments during the season. When they shoot the ball well, they're very dangerous. They're not a real good shooting team, but they do rebound the ball well, so that kind of can compensate on the offensive glass. But, win tonight will match them up with a foe they just defeated by a few points a couple weeks ago in league action, Marion Local. But first things first for the Cardinals. They got to take on the Bulldogs and put it together for 32 minutes, be crisp, and build some momentum to hopefully earn them a victory and then move on again and place a league foe in the Flyers. But first things first here at the Nest, they got to take care of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Cardinals definitely want to build that momentum as they stand 14-8 overall in the opening sectional game here from the Nest. Just about to introduce our starting lineups. First, we'll have the national anthem, I should say, and then our starting lineups, and then we'll go into our keys to the game. Public address announcer, Scott Fry. About to introduce the two rosters for the two squads here tonight, the New Bremen Cardinals and the Ada Bulldogs. Starting lineups brought to you as always by the Sydney All-Glaze Audiology. Normally they introduce the full rosters for both of the two teams. Officials for tonight's game: Aaron Braun, Daniel Cook, and Dennis Miller. first for the Ada Bulldogs, the visitors here tonight, clad in their purple and gold and white uniforms. Number 1, a senior, Danny Thompson. Number 11, a sophomore, Carter Conley. Number 15, a sophomore, Spencer Wall. Spencer averages about 3 points a game. And number 22, a sophomore, Grant Preston. Number 23, a sophomore, Ethan Murphy. And number 24, Caden Phipps, a junior. Now our starters for the Bulldogs, head coach John Cook. Number 2, Trent Enos, wing player, averaging 4.9 points per game. Number 3, a junior, Caden Murphy, averaging 10.1 points a game. Number 12, a senior, Jake Poling, averaging 4.9 points a game. Number 13, senior Micah Cook at 11.1. And number 21, Tristan Conley, a senior, averaging 7.1 points per game. And the head coach, as we have said, John Cook, who also coached as an assistant at Ohio Northern University for the women's program a few years back, and he's held several other coaching positions throughout his career. Now for the New Bremen Cardinals under head coach Cody Stevens. Number 15, Ben Wells. Number 21, Tate Retkerman. Number 24, junior Colton Muther. Number 32, Ben Saylor. Number 34, freshman Aaron Tiemann. Number 44, sophomore Evan Eink, and also another sophomore in there, number 30, Dylan Bumbauer. Now our starters for the New Bremen Cardinals under coach Corey Stevens. Number 2, senior guard Mitchell Hayes, averaging 6 points a game. Number 12, a junior Nick Alleg, averaging 4.5 points per game. Number 14, the junior Reese Bussey, averaging 13.1 points a game. And number 22, a sophomore, David Holman, averaging 9.1 points per game. And in one of the post positions, Daniel Holman, a senior, number 50, averaging 6.5 points per game. And Corey Stevens, the head coach for the New Bremen Cardinals. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. First for our visiting Ada Bulldogs, Jeff.
Well, they want to limit turnovers. They can't give New Bremen easy looks off of turnovers. They want to take care of the basketball, be competitive on the glass. I mentioned how well New Bremen rebounds. They want to limit those attempts by the Cardinals and try to get production from their leading scorers this year, Cook and Murphy. And for New Bremen, they'd like to get it out and get some buckets in transition, use their athleticism and their depth on the bench to get some shots, if you will, in transition. Focus on the rebounding advantage, win that board battle, and play with a lot of energy. You have to make sure you don't overlook the opponent.
Inside, shot by Daniel Holman, no good. Rebounded by Bussey, puts it up, no good. Rebound will come off to Micah Cook, and the Bulldogs will.
We want to talk about a way to play energy. That opening pass nearly was a dunk. Would have been a good way to start for the Cardinals. They end up missing 2 shots at the bucket.
Shot from the corner is Jake Poling, and the Bulldogs off to a good start here and a 3-0 lead. Our
Yeah,
keys,
go ahead.
Keys to the game brought to you tonight by Keyhole Pizza.
What a start for the Bulldogs. I mentioned Bremen had a nice alley-oop set play, timing off a little bit, couldn't cash in on that shot or the rebound, and then a turnover on their second possession. And Ada, what more could you ask for? They open up with a 3-point hoop by Jake Poling, his 12th made triple of the season.
Bulldogs will toss it in. Micah Cook, a senior point guard, with the basketball. Gets it in to Murphy, back over to Cook. Cook will bring it out front, over on the right side to Enos. Enos will be Guarded closely there. There's the steal by Holman. He's going to take it in, and the Cardinals with 6:52 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard are on the board.
Good play by Holman. He read that cross-court pass. He's very quick. Like I said before, there's a reason he played defensive back on their state championship football team, because he can cover a lot of ground and make good decisions.
Cook shot off target. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Up court quickly. Bussey on the baseline. Off the glass, shot doesn't go. Tipped back out. Ada will come up with it as Poling has the basketball. Cook will bring it across the timeline. Over on the left side to Conley. Back over to Ennis. Bulldogs trying to be patient with the basketball, but going to toss it out of bounds, and that's a turnover for Ada.
A dead ball turnover this time. Their last one led to instant offense for David Holman taking the ball out of the bounds now, but Reese Bussey, a couple looks inside early. Dave, rare misses for a very good player in Reese Bussey. In close.
Cardinals, it's going to be a New Bremen turnover. Again, unforced.
Yeah, rough start here for the Cardinals, and a long way to go, but playing with energy for 32 minutes hasn't started out that way. We played 2 minutes so far. It's basically been a little unforced errors, as you mentioned, for the Cardinals.
I don't think the Bulldogs are going to get in any kind of hurry tonight. I think they want to be deliberate. They want to be patient. Back out to Cook. He'll try and come down the lane. He'll find teammate Trent Ennis in the corner who moves to the hoop, but he'll find Nick Allig, and Allig for the Cardinals has it. Bussey down the lane over to the right side, and Hayes. He'll push it back out to Holman in the wing. He'll take it to the hoop. It's going to be tipped away, and Cook will have the basketball.
Turnover or shot?
Turnover.
All right.
Up court. Here comes Holman. Quickly back over to Daniel Holman. And it's a 4-3 game, and you can quickly see the two paces of these two teams. Ada wants to go a little bit more deliberate. Cardinals really want to get out and move with it.
Well, they talked about one of their keys was getting it out in transition.
Conley's shot no good. Bussey will grab the rebound. Hayes over on the left side. It goes to Allig. They try to get it inside to David Holman. Will bounce back to Allig. It'll come back out to Bussey for an open three. Shot no good. Cook with the rebound.
Nice job defending by the Bulldogs. They've only had that one opening possession where they gave up an offensive rebound, and New Bremen didn't score on that, so they've done a pretty good job, Dave, in the 5-on-5. Remember, 2 turnovers have led to 4 quick points in transition for New Bremen.
Short jump shot, no good. As Poling's shot goes in and out, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Cardinals will have it. First substitutes of tonight's game. Trevor Bergman will come in off the Cardinals bench. We've got a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here with 4:19 to go. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Tuesday, March 2nd at 5 p.m. and Wednesday, March 3rd at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So the Cardinals take the timeout with 4:19 to go here in the opening quarter of play.
Yeah, I hate to say they need to settle down, but they need to sharpen up a bit. Yeah, they've had some unforced, careless errors to speak of, and that is, for them, for the most part, hasn't hurt them as Ada's not been able to score in transition, but it's just been some careless mistakes, and time to regroup here and get sharp on both sides of the court. Their defense has helped them with, again, 2 steals that have led to 4 points in transition. It's here where they've kind of struggled, Dave, with the 5-on-5 half-court offense.
Trevor Bergman in the lineup for the Cardinals. He had a good game in his last start for the Cardinals, and Holman will go inside and get the easy bucket on the baseline, and Cardinals up 6-3 as we approach the 3:45 mark. Bussey goes for the steal, but Ada will maintain possession. Out front is Conley. Looks to the wing, but nowhere to throw. Finally, he gets it off to Poling. Poling tries to get it inside, does so. Murphy back to Poling, shot no good. Hayes with a rebound on the break. Bergman Back inside, trying to find Dan Holman.
Knocked out of bounds. And correction, which Holman had to steal here at half court? David that went down and scored the bucket, correct? And then Daniels had 2 buckets to follow. So it's been
That's
Holman.
correct, yes.
Okay, on the board it had Daniel Holman, or Daniel the senior with 6, but I thought David had the bucket where he got it off the steal as Bussey scores his first 2 points.
Bussey on the scoreboard. 3:12 to go here in the quarter. Cook with the basketball, 5-point New Bremen lead.
Good finish by Bussey after missing his first couple shots of the game in the interior, knocks it away there. I expect him to get, he doesn't miss many of those type of shots, but was able to do a nice job finishing the last time he had to touch inside.
Micah Cook will toss it in front of the New Bremen bench as they run the play inside, but it'll go back out to Poling, who'll get it over to Cook. Cook tries to go down the lane. He passes it over to Spencer Wall, just into the lineup, the sophomore with the basketball. Over to Cook. He will lose it. Ball on the floor as Nathan Rindler will get the ball to Bergman, who gets the easy basket. Good hustle by Nathan Rindler, leads to the bucket.
You could almost give that another points off turnover, as that kind of led to unforced, uncontested shot at the basket for New Bremen.
2:32 to go here in the quarter, and Ada will take the timeout, the 30-second timeout. New Bremen 10 and Ada 3. The Bulldogs hit that opening 3-point shot and then have gone cold since then, but aggressive defense on the Cardinals' part.
They've committed 4 turnovers. That's led to 6 New Bremen points. So, yeah, the shooting's been, after the first made triple, they haven't taken many shots, but the turnovers have hurt them as they've been live ball turnovers. New Bremen has capitalized on those opportunities and right now own a 7-point margin. Big part of that due to their defensive pressure creating the steals.
Ada will have the basketball. Micah Cook will toss it in at midcourt. He'll get it into Spencer Wall, a sophomore. Cook will handle it against Hayes. Across the timeline, he brings it. Into the middle, it goes to Murphy. Murphy at top of the arc. Tries to move inside, but cut off there by Rindler. Back out to Cook. He goes to the right side, tries to dump it off to Wall, but it's going to be out of bounds, and good defense there by Mitchell Hayes, and New Bremen will toss it in.
Another series where they've been very active on the ball, getting some touches, and fortunately for Ada that time, Hayes, I think, was out of bounds when he last touched it, and then a careless mistake here as the Bulldogs create their 5th turnover.
Bad pass on the inbounds play, and with 2:11, New Bremen will have a chance to stretch this lead even further. They lead by 7 as Bergman has the basketball. Back over to Hayes as they play pitch and catch out front. Bergman now with it. Back to Hayes inside. Rindler's open. Shot doesn't go, but the rebound follow-up by Bussey. 1:52 to go, and it's a 9-point New Bremen lead as they'll apply some full-court pressure.
5-second call is what Dan Cook signaled. I didn't quite catch. I was recording the score. Nonetheless, a turnover of the 6th of the quarter for the Bulldogs. That just kind of follows up again. Bussey, another offensive rebound. Their 2nd of the quarter. This time he cashes in for points.
David Holman from the corner. And it's 15-3, and it's a 12-point New Bremen lead.
Holman connects on his 11th made 3-point shot of the season, only at 23%. Not a great shooting percentage number from that distance, but he hits that one.
David Holman with a rebound. Got a whistle, and I think we got a technical.
Pretty sure it went on number 3. It did. He was upset, Caden Murphy, that he did not get a foul call on his last drive to the basket. Must have said the right word, if you will, and the official heard it.
So technical goes against Caden Murphy, and we have a stop and play at 1:24 to go here in the opening quarter. Our score, New Bremen 15, Ada 3 here on NKTelco Sports. Timeout taken by Ada following the technical foul, and Trevor Bergman will go to the line to shoot the technical. Bergman at the line this season, 16 out of 22 for 72%. New Bremen's lead at 12 points. Free throw rims in and out.
The board has that timeout taken by New Bremen. I didn't see it called on the court, but it has New Bremen with 3 timeouts left. You sure Ada called it? I would have thought
that's
so
what
too.
The public address announcer thought that's what I heard was the Ada timeout.
Bergman, a 72% shooter on the season, leads the team in that category. 1 of 2, his 3rd point.
And the Cardinals will have the basketball. Allig, Jr. over to the right side, and Bergman. Left wing, and Holman back across to Bergman. Looks inside, he'll pull it back out. Allig will have it, top of the key. Holman. David Holman tries to go inside. Micah Cook picks him up. Daniel Holman will dish it off to Bergman for a wide open layup, and Bergman has the bucket.
Boy, nice pass from Daniel Holman. Got into the middle, drew some contact, or just not contact, but drew some awareness from the Ada defense, and Bergman did a nice job slipping to the opening for the easy attempt and score.
Number 1, Danny Thompson into the lineup for the Bulldogs as they turn it over. Quick pass up court, and number 12, Nick Allig with the bucket.
Unofficially 8 points now off of turnovers, and those 4 buckets New Bremen has made, Dave, have basically been layups, uncontested shots.
Cardinal defense just a little bit too much for the Ada offense, creating all those turnovers and easy breakaway baskets. Thompson out front. Back over to Trent Ennis. Ennis will go to the right side, handles the basketball. Allig on him. He'll go to the wing, and number 23, Ethan Murphy, just into the lineup. Short jump shot by Cook, no good. Rindler will grab the rebound, and Allig shot at the buzzer, hits the backboard, but first quarter is over. A good quarter for the New Bremen Cardinals. New Bremen 20, and the Ada Bulldogs 3 here on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Second quarter ready to begin. Ada will have the basketball. Cardinals with a convincing first quarter, 20-3. Spencer Wall will handle the basketball.
Bremen did a nice job. You mentioned convincing. They forced 7 Ada turnovers and turned those into 8 points in transition. Helped New Bremen shoot 9 of 14 from the field, a very good percentage, as they're going to create another turnover here as both teams kind of, let's say, turnover for turnover, but New Bremen, high-quality shots. With a number of those 9 buckets they made in the paint. And Ada, the 7 turnovers didn't help them. Ada just 1 of 7. Remember, Dave, they made their first shot of the game, a 3-point basket by Jake Poling. Since then, just 6 more attempts and find themselves down by 17.
Yeah, Cardinals, like I said, just playing good, strong defense, creating the turnovers inside. Nice bucket, nice move by Jake Poling, and the senior has a bucket for the Bulldogs. It's 20-5 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
For Poling, his 5th point of the game, right above his season average of 4.9. Nice steal.
Good steal by the Bulldogs as they'll pick up another bucket as Trent Enos, a senior, will go in for the bucket.
Enos averages just under 5 points a game, his first points of the game there. And again, those are easy offense points for the Bulldogs, just like New Bremen did to him in the first quarter. Uncontested layups.
Hayes goes down low and gets the bucket. Mitchell Hayes, averaging 6 points a game, will connect with his first basket with 6:43 to go.
Did a nice job not committing the charge, hung in the air and under control. Nice shot by Hayes.
Ball pass intended for Ethan Murphy in the corner is going to go out of bounds, and Ada will have the turnover.
Ball intended closer to Vivian Niekamp. We understand she just completed her dive career here at New Bremen today at the state dive competition. I believe they said she finished 7th.
I believe, yes.
She's down there in the vicinity of that wild pass, and congratulations to Vivian Niekamp.
A couple of newcomers into the lineup for the Cardinals. Number 44, Evan Eink, and number 34, Aaron Tiemann. Aaron with the basketball right now. A couple players off a very successful junior varsity team.
I'm pretty sure they lost 1 game on the season. That was in triple overtime to Fort Laramie.
Nice pass by Hayes as he finds Eink.
He's a quarterback on the football field and a passer here on the basketball court. And Eink, recipient, gets an easy opportunity, takes advantage of it.
Shot inside is good by Murphy. Ethan Murphy, number 23. Averaging a couple of points per game, hits his average. Tiemann over to Bussey. Eink, he'll draw the foul, and Evan Eink will go to the free throw line.
Only 2 fouls in the game. They've both been committed against Ada's Caden Murphy. So no one else with any personal fouls.
So Evan Eink will step to the line.
Mentioned that New Bremen JV squad under head coach Will Hoskins. Just a 1 loss on the season. I was actually here to record it or to broadcast it. A triple overtime loss, as we mentioned, to the Fort Laramie Redskins. And varsity game that night went into overtime. New Bremen won it on a Reese Bussey jumper from the baseline in a single overtime game. So a lot of extended basketball for me that night here in New Bremen.
Eink's second shot will rim in and out. There's a whistle and stop and play. And Eink's going to get somebody moved inside, so Eink will get another free throw. Eink will rim it in and out. Rebound comes down to Tristan Conley.
Well, the Bulldogs, Dave, have a nice start to the second quarter. They are 3 of 3 in their possessions here to open the second period. They've not missed a shot, scored in each of their first 3 possessions.
They'll work the perimeter over to Cook. He's open for a 3. Connects. Micah Cook.
He has made 42, now make it 43 3-point shots on the season, and that keeps their hot streak of the second quarter starting now, Dave, 4-4. Cook, his first 3 points of the game, is, again, his 43rd made triple on the season.
Yeah, Cook has a nice touch from that wing spot. Over to the right side, and Tiemann will have it now for the Cardinals. They look inside to Bussey. Crossing pass to Ike, and he'll connect. Evan Ike will score, and it's 26-12, 14-point New Bremen lead.
Assist Bussey, but give credit to Ike for moving without the basketball against the zone defense, found a gap in that zone, and Bussey did a nice job of giving him the basketball and scores his 4th point for number 44.
Cook with the basketball, 15-footer, shot off the iron, no good. Ike will get the rebound. Pass intercepted by Poling. Turnaround jumper is good, and Jake Poling pulls his team within 12 points as Hayes tries to take it inside. No good. Rebound to Trent Ennis. Up court he comes, and off the glass, and good as Jake Poling.
How did this team only win 3 games?
He's got 9 points.
They played a heck of a second quarter here. I mean, they've missed 1 shot.
It was 17 points, 20-3 at the end of the quarter. And
that is correct.
They're not going away.
They've got off to exactly what they needed to do to climb back into this.
Ball is going to be out of bounds as number 23, Ethan Murphy, came down with the ball, stepped out of bounds, and Coach John Cook asked what happened, and he stepped on the line when he came down with a rebound.
Yeah, rebound and a turnover as they caught it and then stepped out of bounds. And Bremen will kind of get another look here in this possession. Ada not a chance to kind of capitalize on the missed shot.
David Holman, shot no good. Daniel Holman, he's going to be
out of bounds with it.
Out of bounds.
So chance here for the Bulldogs, Dave. They trail by 10. It was 17, like you said, at the end of the first 8 minutes of action. They've done a nice job here in the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I mean, what they had to do exactly what they needed to do in the second quarter start to kind of climb back into this, and they've, until that turnover, they've done just that.
2 teams will exchange turnovers. Ada going for the home run,
nice.
And there it is. Shot doesn't go, but Cook will get the rebound. He'll try to put it up, or rather make that number 21, Tristan Conley. 2 shots at it, and Cardinals will clear it away. Daniel Holman from the baseline. Shot no good, comes back out to Bussey. Inside, Bussey's shot no good, and rebound comes down to the Bulldogs. Cook with it on the left side, back out front. It goes to Murphy. Over to the right side and Poling. Back out front, Ennis. He'll go inside, back out to Cook. Cook tries to get inside. He's going to lose the basketball, but it's tipped away by the Cardinals. So with 2:44 to go here in the first half of play on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, 10-point New Bremen lead at 26-16. Outside shot by Murphy, no good. Holman with a rebound. Easy up-court pass to Bussey. Shot no good, and rebound will come down to Murphy, and Poling will bring it up across the timeline as the Bulldogs try to slow it down just a little bit.
Well, Bussey's layup, there was a lot of hand slap on the bank board. Never real sure what that is, because when the defender slapped the bank board, it made it move a bunch, and Bussey's shot kind of bounced off. I thought maybe it should have been goaltending.
I was thinking goaltending, and it happened.
You don't see it a lot in high school sports. Maybe it caught him off guard. I don't know. But it was definitely, I don't know. I would have thought that obstructed the shot.
Bussey with it. Back over to Allig. Berkman's open. He'll shoot it. Shot no good. Rebound. Flat-footed rebound by Trent Ennis up court. 3-on-2, and they'll pull it back out, and Cook will try to take it inside, and he'll draw the foul.
First personal foul against New Bremen. Dan Holman picks it up. Just under 2 minutes to play first half, and that's New Cardinals' first foul of the half. Again, Ada just with 2 fouls, both of them against Caden Murphy.
Cook will inbound it to Conley. Conley will have it. He's in the corner, Allig on him. Try to get it inside to Murphy. Back out to Conley. He'll drive to the hoop. Nice block there by Daniel Holman. David Holman quickly up court for the bucket. Tell you, once he gets moving, he can move up court in a hurry.
I have him down now for 7 points. I think they got the scoreboard wrong in the first half first quarter. He had that scoop and steal, but I'll check that at halftime. But for his brother, Daniel Holman records his 23rd block on the season.
Pass inside for Caden Murphy. It's going to be tipped away by the Cardinals. 1:22 to go in the first half, and the Bulldogs holding their own here in the second quarter, making some progress. Down by 12 points. Cook will have a good look at a three, and he hits it. I think that's what I would have. Micah Cook's a pretty good three-point shooter from that spot.
We mentioned earlier he came in with 42. He now has 44 made triples and a decent three-point percentage at 31%. So it's not like he chucks him a bunch. He does convert.
Hayes' the shot no good. It's going to be out of bounds off of Holman. And Ada will have the basketball.
Ada shot very well here in the second quarter, under a minute to play until halftime, but they still have committed 5 turnovers to go along with the 7 they had in the first quarter. So 12 first half turnovers, but find themselves down by just by 9.
Conley with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Back over to Ennis. Ennis out front, guarded closely by Holman. Over to the right side and Poling. Back over to Cook. They run the cut inside, but they'll pull it to Conley in the baseline. Wall will get it inside to Murphy. He'll take it to the, or
nice.
Rather Cook to the hoop.
Yeah,
shot doesn't go.
Yeah, good step through. Just ran out of kind of real estate there. And
Bergman up court, too strong. Hayes with a rebound. He'll pull it back out over to the left side or right side, and Alec. His shot no good. Scrap for the rebound. David Holman will have it.
This will be the third attempt here in this trip as we run down the final few seconds.
And the shot's going to go. Trevor Bergman connects. 11-point New Bremen lead. So our halftime score, the New Bremen Cardinals 30, the Ada Bulldogs 19 here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, Your vision, designed for your budget.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Baumer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
New Bremen with an 11-point lead here at the halftime. The Cardinals 30, the Ada Bulldogs 19. Dave Helmstetter alongside me, Jeff Henshin. Let's take a look at our first half stats. It was kind of the Cardinals started out with a 20-3 first quarter score, but the Bulldogs kind of stabilized things in the second quarter.
Yeah, they did. Ada played a much better second 8-minute quarter. In that second 8-minute quarter, Ada shot 9 of 14 from the field, included in that were 2 of 4 from three-point range. That really helped them outscore New Bremen 16-10 to climb back into this. In the first half, shooting for the game so far, Ada 8 of 21 overall. Included in those shots, they're 3 of 7 from three-point range and had not attempted a free throw. New Bremen in the first half, 14 of 29 from the field. Included in that, they were just 1 of 8 from three-point range. Also, New Bremen just 1 of 14 from the free throw line. Rebounding, Ada pulled down 12 rebounds, just 1 offensive. New Bremen had 16 rebounds, 5 of them offensive, which they converted back for 4 points. Turnovers, Ada committed 12, which led to 8 New Bremen points. Cardinals commit 8, which led to 4 Ada points, and those in the second quarter. So Ada turned the tables a bit on defense, got some transition points themselves against the Cardinals, but still a long way to go. Second half action yet to play, but give credit to the Bulldogs. They could have easily, shut it down, trailing by 17 at the end of one, but have battled back to make it an 11-point game as we start the second half.
New Bremen will have the basketball first. David Holman with the basketball, looks inside, goes back over to the right side, and Alec. Pass over to Hayes. Pass trying to go inside. It's a turnover as Cook has it. Kicked away by Holman, and Ada will maintain the basketball.
First half leading scorers for Ada. Jake Poling leads the Bulldogs with 9, 6 from Micah Cook, 2 apiece from Ethan Murphy and Trent Enos, their total of 19. For New Bremen, 7 from Trevor Bergman, 5 from David Homan, 6 from Dan Homan, 4 from Evan Eink, 4 from Reese Bussey, 2 from Mitchell Hayes, and 2 from Nick Alleg, their total of 30.
Bulldogs try to get it inside. They'll take a timeout with 7:34 to go here as we start the second half. And I'm going to presume that's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Bulldogs to start the second half as they tried to get the ball down low. And one thing that you've got to anticipate as we move into the third quarter, Cardinals are going to try to, number one, increase the pressure on Ada as the turnovers that the Bulldogs had in the first half would attest to that. And, keep the game up-tempo and away from a slower pace that the Bulldogs might like.
Yeah, you got to think that New Bremen, with the depth and the athleticism they have, would like to exploit that and let that talent go to work here. We'll see how it plays, and if that's the case, Ada, if they can take care of the basketball, you might get some backdoor cuts or some breakdowns if they gamble and miss.
Enos, short jumper's good, and Trent Enos, averaging 4.9 points per game, connects.
His 4th point of the game.
And the Cardinals will have it. Bussey over to the right wing, back out front to Alleg. Bussey looks inside. Dan Holman battling it there against Cook. Cook's moved inside, trying to help out there over in the wing to Bussey, who'll work the baseline. Shot up and rolls home this time for Reese Bussey.
Rough shooting first half for Reese Bussey, 2 of 7. He does open up with a nice baseline move there for his 6th point. Now 3 for 8 on the field.
Poling with it. There's the steal. There it is by Daniel Ullman. It's going to go in. Up, rebound by his brother, David Holman. And I don't think Ada coach John Cook agrees with anything of that play.
Well, he hung on the rim, I think, because he didn't want to get undercut. And yeah, it was just kind of another awkward kind of play, if you will.
Cook with a turnaround. He'll draw the foul and go to the line.
I know Coach Cook was upset at halftime with the physicality of the game, if you will, and only 3 fouls called, 2 on his team and just 1 on the Bremen's. We heard him talk about that going off the floor.
Micah Cook steps to the free throw line. Cook 11.1 points per game and 78% free throw shooter on the season. He connects. Rindler will come back into the lineup, the big junior for the Cardinals. Cook's second free throw. Rims around and out. Rebound comes down to Bussey. Bulldogs get back on defense as David Holman takes it down the lane. Boy, that quickness is amazing, but results in nothing for the Cardinals on that trip down. Cook will take the short jumper off the glass, no good. And David Holman will have it. Up court, he sees Allig. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Cook. Cook. Ball tipped away by Allig, and that's going to be a turnover. Hayes. Allig. Nick Allig with the bucket. He's got 4 points on the night.
More points off turnovers as, again, the poke here and some good passing by the Cardinals. It wasn't one person, but they got the steal and a nice outlet and a good bounce pass for Alec for his 4th point. Again, more points in transition, something Coach Stevens wanted to do, score in transition.
Murphy misses the shot. Rindler with a rebound. Up court it goes to Bussey. And Reese Bussey now has 8 points. Lead is up to 16 points.
Bremen has done a nice job scoring when they're out in the open. You know, you think of all the points they've got, uncontested shot there for Bussey. They've done a much better job getting the ball out. Again, speed and quickness for the Cardinals, taking advantage of it.
Caden Murphy gets the pass and he'll draw the foul. That's going to go against David Holman. Ada will toss it in. Back out to Murphy, short jumper, and it's going to roll home as Caden Murphy scores.
He's their leading scorer, one of their leading scorers. This is his first point of the game.
And Murphy with about 10 points a game. First basket here with 4:55 or so to go.
Only his 3rd shot of the game, so not many opportunities so far for Caden Murphy, the 6'2 junior, but chance here left to go in the second half. He can make a difference yet.
Cook has the basketball. He tries to get it in the wing to Ennis, and that's going to be a turnover. Substitute coming here in a moment here for both teams. Hayes with the basketball. Cook on him, over to Holman. Holman finds Allig in the corner. Shot is good, and Nick Allig, 39% from three-point land. Hayes will pick up the loose basketball, and he'll convert, and it's a 19-point New Bremen lead with 4:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Our score, New Bremen 43, Ada 24. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Tuesday, March the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Wednesday, March the 3rd at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Bulldogs now looking at their largest deficit of the night, 19 points. And
yeah, New Bremen's definitely come out here and played quick. Think of the open looks they've got, utilized hardly any of the shot clock per se. They've been able to score quickly. They've gotten some points off turnovers. They're already 4 points off turnovers here in the quarter. And New Bremen's just been being very efficient on offense. They've had an offensive stick back for buckets. So, they've utilized their opportunities here, taking advantage of it. Ada, already 4 turnovers here. We're not even halfway through the 3rd quarter. So have to slow down, keep control of the ball, do the Bulldogs, and get some quality shots on their end, and then hustle back and try to limit New Bremen on those quick hitters.
43-24 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. New Bremen with a 19-point lead, the largest of the night. Led 20-3 after the first quarter at 17 points. Both Cardinals showing some pressure on the inbounds play as Micah Cook brings the basketball up court.
Cross-court pass. Wow, those are dangerous.
Almost a steal there by Allig. Murphy with it. He'll put it on the floor. Turnaround jump shot. He'll score, and foul will be on Nathan Rindler.
Nice move by Murphy. We talked about him being their second leading scorer, just over 10 points a game. Now with 4 all here in the quarter, but boy, a lot of movement there and really drew Rindler into him, and then strong enough to finish and get the 3-point opportunity and convert.
Murphy's got 5 points. 16-point lead for New Bremen. Bergman with the basketball. Hayes has it on the right side. Bergman has it now as the goes back to Hayes, who gets it inside to Rindler. Bussey, cross court. Alec down low to Rindler at the base. In the corner is Alec, shot no good, gets his own rebound, dumps it off to teammate Trevor Bergman. Nice shot off the glass, and the lead goes to 18 points.
Not sure if that's how Bergman intended it, but you're right. He did get the shot off the glass, helped him out there being a little off balance, but second chance points for the Cardinals. They convert.
Rindler with the rebound.
Nice move there by number 12, pulling, but couldn't get the shot to fall, but he did work his way into the paint, get a quality look.
Shot off the glass by Bergman, no good, but he tips it in the corner to Alec. Bergman's open for the 3, and a rim's in and out, but Alec will grab the rebound. Shot up, no good, tipped out. Bulldogs are going to take off and run with it. Poling all the way, and he'll draw the foul. So Jake Poling, a 5'9" senior, he'll step to the free throw line for the Bulldogs with 2:54 to go here in the third quarter.
Nick Alec picks up his first foul of the game, and Poling had 9 first quarter points, yet to score here in the second half. 50% free throw shooter.
A little bit too strong.
As a team, Ada shooting just 57% from the free throw line and just 29% from three-point range. So that has been part of their Achilles heel this year, has been the quality of shooting, getting those shots to drop. Missed the first opportunity here, so Poling will have this one to get in double figures with 10 if he can hit it.
Second free throw is good, and he goes into double figures. 45-28, 17-point New Bremen lead. David Holman looks inside for Rindler. He'll get it over to Bussey on the right side. Bergman over in the right side will come out for the basketball. Holman. Bergman looks down low, finds Hayes underneath the basket. Has to toss it all the way back out to Holman. Holman almost loses the ball. Back over to Bergman, who thought about a shot. Over to the corner, and Hayes, he'll lose the basketball. It's picked up there by Carter Conley, a sophomore, just into the lineup for the Bulldogs.
New Bremen's second, third quarter turnover. They had 8 in the first half, so it's 10 in the game now.
Murphy back over to Cook. Conley works the baseline. Tristan Conley. That's going to go against the Bulldogs.
Well, good job there by number 22, David Holman, holding his ground enough that he could draw the contact and the turnover on the offensive foul against the Bulldogs. And good play defensively by David Holman. I think earlier in the game I confused him and his brother with who scored, and I believe it was Daniel Holman who had to steal early in the game, went to the basket. Both those guys excellent football players on the Bremen State Championship team. Daniel the tight end for the most part, and David the defensive back.
From the corner, that's David Holman for the bucket.
His second made three-point shot of the game. Only 10 made coming in. Not a high quantity, but his 12th there, shooting at just over 23%, but making 2 of them tonight.
Mitchell Hayes with the steal. Cardinals on the run. Bussey up and in. Going to count, and he'll draw the foul.
Awkward play there. Again, I mentioned in one of our other games, especially in high school sports, when you challenge an airborne shooter at a basket, I think if you make contact such as that, it should be an intentional foul. There's too much contact with guys that are airborne, and Bussey fell down, and my analogy is when you see it on TV and the NBA guys are doing it, they get paid to rehab. These guys go to school on Monday.
Great point, Jeff.
I mean, I don't mind. They see it on TV, and being physical is great, but boy, a lot of times you can hurt guys when they go up in the air and make a play on the ball, not the body.
Substitute in for the Cardinals as Nick Alec will come in. Micah Cook will toss it in for the Bulldogs. Poling cuts to the left. The basketball will come to him. He's number 12. Bergman on him.
Nice pass.
Feed inside. Conley's shot no good, and the rebound will come down to Holman.
I had a good look. They just didn't capitalize.
David Holman. Going to be a blocking foul, and I think that's going to go against number 23, Ethan Murphy. Got 1 minute left here in the third quarter of play.
Murphy picks up his first foul, team's third. David Holman, first attempts of the night, just a 45% shooter. New Bremen as a team at 58%. So neither one of these teams, great free throw shooting teams on the season. Ada at 57, New Bremen at 58. But New Bremen does have 14 wins and Ada has 3. So New Bremen finds other ways. One of them is the offensive rebounding prowess they have, or propensity or ability to score on possessions.
Pass inside, stolen by David Holman. Yeah, it's kind of ironic with New Bremen. I think there's a Holman, and that's a technical hanging on the rim.
Probably makes up for the last time he hung on the rim.
There's been more hanging on the rim in tonight's game than I've seen all season.
Yeah, and we had the slap of the bank board on the Reese Bussey layup attempt in the first half that forced it to vibrate a lot. And it'll be a personal foul against Holman. That'll be his third foul. In this case, I don't know that it will, quote, make a difference with the score being 24 points. But
do you think maybe that was just a little bit of a warning kind of thing?
I don't know. I think it's because they didn't call it the first time when his brother
followed
followed
up.
That,
yeah, that could very well be.
Whatever that situation was where he missed or his brother missed and the other one followed up to get the putback as Cook hits the first of the 2 tee shots.
Micah Cook, he's got 8 points so far here tonight, going for number 9 here on the second free throw, and he connects. And it's 9 points for Micah.
Micah, his dad, head coach John Cook, as we mentioned earlier, kind of stepped into the spot late in the game, had some turnover with the head coaching position at Ada, and Coach Cook mentioned, I know when I read one article, one of the reasons he volunteered or accepted it because his son was on the team and would be, wanted to help out. So filling in for the open position this year, and his son hits a triple there.
Another triple by Micah Cook. He's got 12.
That's his third made three-pointer. It gives him 45 on the season, a very good 31%. Probably a little bit higher now with those made three-pointers. He's 3 of 4, so that'll bump that 31 up just a little bit.
Final seconds of the third quarter. Bergman will have it. He'll go inside and draw the foul. It's going to be on number 13, Micah Cook, I do believe.
I think I called the guy on. Yep, you're right. Thought at first they were going to get it on 23, who was kind of, in my mind, just standing there, but Cook came over and kind of swiped or tried to rip the ball away from Bergman.
Bergman will connect on the free throw. That John Cook was the assistant coach for the Ohio Northern University women's basketball program for quite a few years. In fact, Emily Mesher from Mary Local, I think you saw her.
She's now
before the game.
New Bremen girls varsity assistant coach, was here as well. Yeah, would have played at Northern, I'm pretty sure, with him being the assistant.
Bussey will have the rebound as time winds down here in the third quarter play. Our score as we move on to the fourth quarter, New Bremen 54, Ada 33 here on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Fourth quarter of basketball here at the Nest in New Bremen. There's a steal as Holman will take it, puts it up and in on the layup shot, and the turnover by the Bulldogs leads to an easy basket for Dan Holman, who now has 8 points for the Cardinals.
Unofficially 16 points off turnovers, and all 16 points have been basically uncontested layups, so to speak, for the Cardinals on the defensive steals.
Carter Conley with the basket. Sophomore connects for Ada.
His first 2 points of the game.
Hayes will shoot the three. Shot off the iron, no good. David Holman tries to put it up, loses the basketball, regains possession, double-teamed in the corner. Bussey down the lane. Hayes thinks about it, puts it on the floor.
Should be a charge.
Shot no good. And
was it Cook that took the charge, number 13? Hayes got the foul. Who was the Bulldog?
I believe it was number 13, yep. Cook, and Hayes has the charge, and Bulldogs looking at some man-to-man pressure by the Cardinals as they bring it across the court. Poling, back over to Cook. Down the lane, back over to Conley. Conley will lose the basketball as he goes up. Tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals, and Ada will inbound it. Cook will toss it in. Over in the corner to Murphy. Murphy tries to make a move on the baseline, but got to be a foul by number 2, I believe, Hayes.
His second. New Bremen outscored Ada in that third quarter 24-14, so a 10-point difference there to open up the 11-point halftime lead to 54-33.
Ethan Murphy at the line. Free throw a little bit strong. Rebound comes down to Dan Holman. Cardinals up court easily, and David Holman will put the shot up inside. No good. Cook with the rebound. Back over to Murphy. Cardinals straight up man-to-man. Turnaround jumper by Caden Murphy, no good. Allig with a rebound. Up court Bussey in the corner. Bussey back over to Hayes. Allig has it in the one wing. Holman going down the lane. Left-handed shot doesn't fall, and rebound will come down to Carter Conley.
Well, David Holman very active on both ends, but he really moves a lot without the ball on offense. Had a nice move, but couldn't get to drop it. Give credit here to Caden Murphy, though, who's really come along in the second half here scoring. That's his 7th point all here in the second half.
Murphy with the score, and the lead's 19.
A nice move, too, pivoting and then getting off the glass and having a defender behind him to hold it out in front so it didn't get blocked. Good effort.
Bussey from the corner, no good. Rebound Holman. Feeds it inside to Hayes. Misses the shot, and he'll draw the foul.
Another offensive opportunity here, credited to David Holman that time on the offensive rebound, and Hayes will have a chance to finish with free throws. 45% shooter on the season for Hayes from the charity stripe.
Hayes at the line, and he'll connect. Lead now 20 points. Trent Ennis and number 21, Tristan Conley, will come back into the Ada lineup.
5 points on the night for Hayes. He averages just under 6.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Tristan Conley for Ada, as Micah Cook will handle it and bring it up court to Poling. Out front, Tristan Conley connects. Conley with a 3-point shot.
23rd made triple on the season. 6'3" senior, hitting it at 34%. So he's one of their better 3-point shooters and made his 23rd of the season.
First basket of the night for Conley. Back out front to Hayes. Cardinals being patient. Holman wants to go inside, but he'll pull it back out as the clock counts down. There's the steal. Jake Poling trying to take it inside against Bussey. Shot no good. Bussey will get the rebound. And Bussey up court quickly. He'll draw the foul as he goes inside. And he will step to the free throw line.
Good athletic move by Reese Bussey, taking it right at the Bulldogs. In this case, Tristan Conley, his third foul, but strong enough to go at the basket, take some contact, still muscle the shot up, get the act of shooting, or get fouled in the act of shooting. 0 for 1 on the line tonight for Bussey so far.
Bussey will connect, and Trevor Bergman will come back into the game. As David Holman will go out.
Bussey is a 67% free throw shooter on a season. Also from the three-point line, he's made 25 triples on a season. Has not made one tonight. He's a 32% shooter from that range. He now is 2 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. 12 points.
Ada will look at some pressure here. Hayes will pick up Cook. 19-point New Bremen lead. Over to the right side, and Poling out front to Murphy. They'll get it in the wing to Enos, who gets it inside to Cook, and the shot rolls home. And it's 59-42, and Cook has 14 on the night.
Put an asterisk by that for Trent Enos. Nice bounce pass to Cook. Got him in rhythm. Nice crisp bounce pass. Cook was able to get in shooting position and go up quickly with it to finish a shot, but nice bounce pass by the senior Trent Enos.
Bussey with the basketball. Out front. Bergman now. Yeah, kind of sitting in that zone, and Bussey will shoot the 3. Comes back out to Enos. Cook. Over to Poling. Back over to Murphy. Caden Murphy on the floor against Daniel Holman. Holman had the block, but he's also going to draw the foul. And it's going to be number 4 on Dan Holman.
Caden Murphy, another athletic move there. Got kind of Holman off balance a little bit and went at the glass and got the call by the official for a free throw shooting opportunity here, where he's now 2 for 2 on the night.
He's got 8 points overall. Caden Murphy. Junior's second free throw also good. 59-44. Ada down by 15.
Trying to make a bit of a run here. They could definitely use a stop. And then obviously a score quickly on the other end. Not a lot of time left, though. If they're going to make a run, it's got to happen in one of these next few possessions. Remember, New Bremen, maybe not a great free throw shooting team. Do you maybe score and then foul and see how well they hit free throws and force them to score from there and give yourself another chance on offense? We'll see what happens here in this possession. Right now, New Bremen taking care of the basketball and killing some clock.
And getting the easy bucket with Mitchell Hayes.
Assist Bussey as, again, he drove in, and that draws a lot of eye awareness, if you will. And there's a turnover, and Hayes cut to the basket and got the nice opportunity.
Back into Hayes, shot no good as Bussey saved it. Cook's pass all the way up court to Murphy. Caden Murphy will convert it. Murphy now into double figures with 11 points.
All those in the second half.
Out front, Alec will shoot the three, and he'll connect.
Well, for Ada, you're thinking, yeah, go ahead and shoot it. They were hoping for a miss, but boy, Nick Alec calm that time, makes his second three-pointer of the night, his 17th on the season. He's a 39% shooter from that range.
On the baseline is Ennis. Going to be kicked by Hayes, so all sorts of substitutes coming in.
Good job by Hayes rotating down defensively, and Ennis had really nowhere to throw it. Hayes slid into the passing lane, so good job at least throwing it on the ground, forcing Hayes to kick it, which is a violation.
Number 21, Tate Redgerman. Number 24, Colton Muther. All into the lineup for the Cardinals. Also got one more for the Cardinals as Bergman will have the basketball. Number 15, Ben Wells, into the lineup. So host of substitutes, and Aaron Tiemann will also come into the game for the Cardinals, as does Evan Ike, number 44. So with 1:57 to go, Cardinals up by 18. Some different faces in the lineup, though some of the players saw action a little bit of playing time in the first half. Wall tries to get it back inside. Cardinals will see if they can take advantage of the turnover. Tiemann back out to Wells. Out front, the shot no good by Tate Redgerman. And with 1:30 to go, Ada will bring it up court. Poling on the right side, looks inside for Thompson. Poling, turnaround jumper, no good. Ike with the rebound, and Tiemann will bring it up court. Cardinals, Wells with the basketball as they work the perimeter. Colton Muther, number 24, goes inside. Tiemann out front. Back over to Wells. He's got the basketball out front as we go under 1 minute to play on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. It's going to be a turnover. Grant Preston, number 22, and number 24, Caden Phipps, all into the lineup for the Ada Bulldogs. Getting some playing time. As we're under a minute, the clock counting down on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Phipps with the basketball. He handles it. Back out to Preston. Over to Murphy. Ada just being patient with the basketball. Tiemann almost had the steal. Back out to Conley. Open shot by Spencer Wall, just a little bit short as Aaron Tiemann with the rebound. Muther with it. They'll get it back out to Wells as the clock counts down. We're under 10, and this one's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a New Bremen turnover, and Ada will have the basketball with 4.5 seconds remaining. Spencer Wall will toss it in for the Bulldogs. 18-point lead as Preston has it. Long range shot here by Phipps. It's going to be a little bit short. And that's it. The New Bremen Cardinals will move on in tournament play as they move to the sectional finals. Our final score, New Bremen 64, Ada 46. You're on NKTelco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our four-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Togi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
18-point win for the New Bremen Cardinals, so the Cardinals will advance in the tournament. They play, of course, the winner of the Marion Local Waynesfield-Goshen contest. Flyers, the number 5 seed. The Waynesfield-Goshen Tigers, the number 12 seed, would anticipate. I checked online and did not see a final score yet on the Marion Local Waynesfield game, but we've almost got to bet that New Bremen will advance. New Bremen has advanced, and they'll play the Marion Local Flyers again here on Friday night at 7 o'clock here at the Nest. Of course, as you move on into district play, we're also have the Parkway Richmont winner, where Parkway was leading at halftime. Should the winner of that game then will move on to face the second-seeded Minster Wildcats also on Friday night. So let's take a look at our final stats here of the New Bremen Ada contest. Bulldogs look like they were blown away at first, 20-3. They kind of hung tough in the second quarter, and really Cardinals maintained a comfortable lead throughout the contest.
They did have a rough first quarter, did the Bulldogs, but boy, they played hard the final 3. I shouldn't say they didn't play hard the first quarter. Things didn't go that well, but they did compete, and after that first quarter, they made a run and kind of played about an even game the rest of the way with New Bremen. But our unofficial final stats go like this for Ada Bulldogs. They finished 17 of 39 from the field. Of those 17 of 39, they were 5 of 10 from three-point range and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. New Bremen, 26 of 56 from the field. Of those shots, they connected on 4 of 17 from three-point range and were 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Rebounding margin, the Bulldogs had 22. New Bremen pulled down 34. And of those 34 rebounds for New Bremen, 12 of them were offensive rebounds that they were able to put back for 8 points. And on the other hand, Ada just 1 offensive rebound in the game. So good job by New Bremen Cardinals on protecting the defensive glass, if you will. Turnovers, Ada commits 22 turnovers, New Bremen 15. And again, I mentioned throughout the telecast here, a number of those turnovers that the Bulldogs committed, New Bremen was able to turn into points. And I have them unofficially down for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points off of turnovers New Bremen got against Ada. So that's undefensed buckets, if you will, layups that really helped New Bremen open that lead and kind of hold on. So,
and when you look at the final score, 16-point difference.
Yeah, 18.
Not that was the only reason, but
it was a big part of it. So the Bulldogs will bow out of the season with the loss. They were led in scoring tonight by Micah Cook with 14, 11 from Caden Murphy, 10 from Jake Poling, 4 from Trent Enos, 3 from Tristan Conley, 2 from Ethan Murphy, their total of 46 for New Bremen. Leading them tonight two players with 12 points. Reese Bussey and David Homan each with 12 points. 11 from Trevor Bergman, 8 from Daniel Homan, 7 from Mitchell Hayes, 10 from Nick Alleg, and 4 from Evan Ike. As Dave's writing to me, who are we going to pick for our player of the game? Well, I'll cast my vote and see once before I look. I won't. Let me think. Okay, I got mine. I like David Homan as well. David Homan, the 6'1 sophomore. I mentioned a few times, very active on both ends of the floor. Offensively, he's always asking for the basketball inside, outside. Kept some offensive possessions alive with some rebounds. Just an all-around scrappy performance, but yet also is able to chip in with 10 points. So David Homan, 6'1 sophomore, number 22 in the roster, 12 points for him tonight. Congratulations from NKTelco Sports, David Homan.
Yep, David Homan, our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. I'd like to remind you, tonight's game all brought to you by Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Also follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and 100.3 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Allglaze counties. I'd like to also remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Tuesday, March the 2nd at 5 p.m. and Wednesday, March the 3rd at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me tonight, Jeff Henchen. Once again from the Nest in New Bremen, our final score is the Cardinals advance in tournament play. New Bremen 64 and Ada 46.